Today is National Rosé Day, and to educate us on the day is certified sommelier Renee Sferrazza joining us, also the spokesperson of Sun Goddess Wines. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Bob. I'm so happy to be here with you and celebrating International Rosé Day with the Sun Goddess Productions and especially their Pinot Grigio Ramato Rosé. This is a beautiful wine by the Grammy Award-winning and phenomenal Mary J. Blige in partnership with the Fentanel Winery run by winemaker Marco Fentanel from Italy's northern region of Friuli, Venezia, Giulia. As a sommelier, I am so excited that the Sun Goddess production includes a Pinot Grigio Ramato style. Mary J. Blige herself is actually a big fan of Pinot Grigio, and this production takes her favorite grape and turns it into a rosé. There's also a beautiful story behind the wine. Sun Goddess is actually a nickname that was given to her by her mother, and it's stories like these that make wine so special.
So what makes rosé so special? I mean, it's been around forever, but it really is popular these days.
It really is, and the Ramato style is different than any other rosé that you can find on the market because what it does is it adds this beautiful color to the wine. Ramato, rame or copper in Italian, takes the Pinot Grigio's Grigio or gray skins and introduces it into the wine with this longer skin contact. It's a traditional method from the region of Friuli, Venezia, Giulia. And if you see the Sauvignon Blanc by Sun Goddess, this has from the same region but no skin contact in its production. And that's what makes the Pinot Grigio Ramato so special.
Really interesting. So what are the notes of this?
Yes, you're going to get a much bolder wine with this style of production. You can see that there's this beautiful copper color, and that's from 6 hours of skin contact. The wine is also hand harvested and made with natural yeast. And it has aromas of like white peach, little bit of cantaloupe melon, blackberry, and a little touch of minerality. And if you taste the wine, you will get this beautiful round texture, crisp acidity, and it's just a bright and vivacious production.
Interesting, because rosés are generally considered light, so maybe this one will broaden its popularity with other palates. You know, looking for something, people looking for something a little bolder.
Yeah, and the boldness about this really comes from the minerality that's in the wine, and that's a really important side of the terroir. Mary J. Blige herself is actually part of the entire production of this rosé, from working with Marco in the cellar to understanding the terroir of the vineyard, even from the label to the bottle design. And both the Sun Goddess Ramato Rosé and the Sauvignon Blanc are delicious wines that can be drunk year-round.
Speaking of delicious, so what do we pair with?
So when you're pairing with rosé, you actually have a very easy job. It pairs with so many different foods. You can pair it with beautiful vegetarian dishes or seafood or even lighter meats like pork and chicken. So you just can go ham with rosé, I promise.
And that's another reason why it's so popular, right?
Yes, exactly. And you can find these wines across Ontario in LCBO stores. The Sun Goddess Ramato Rosé is $20.95, and you can find the Sauvignon Blanc as well for $21.10. And you can also find them across the country in BC and Alberta. And take a look out for Sun Goddess wines in Quebec coming in August.
Oh, okay. So the Sauvignon Blanc, and how do you describe that one compared to others?
The Sauvignon Blanc, this is a very lovely and vivacious wine as well. You get this kind of combination between a New Zealand style and a Loire style Sauvignon Blanc. There's notes of passion fruit, a little bit of lemon and lime and grapefruit zest. And on the palate, it is a really lean, crisp, and just bright wine.
Yeah, so it's the Sauvignon Blanc and the Rosé. Are there other lines being introduced out of this vineyard in Italy for Sun Goddess?
I'm not entirely sure what's going to be coming up with Mary J. Blige in the future, but she is always a surprising and really lovely woman. So we'll see what else she has in store. But the Fentanel Winery has been part of the fabric of Friuli, Venezia, Giulia for a while now.
Yeah. So happy International Rosé Day. What do? Take a sommelier out for lunch?
Yes, sommeliers love lunch and a glass of wine.
Yes. Okay. Well, we're going to link up all your socials because as a master sommelier, you have so many great options and recommendations. So we'll keep following you. And thanks for joining us on this International Rosé Day.
Thank you, and cheers to you.
Cheers. Renee Sferrazza.